Introducing the king of the jungle, the lion. Lions are the most fearsome animals. But do you know that male lions are actually very lazy? It is the lioness or the female lion which are the primary hunters. Zoologists say that the main reason why male lions are lazy is because they consume around 7 kilograms of meat each day. Digesting meat usually requires effort, and this makes the lion lazy and sluggish. Another interesting fact about lions is that they mark their territories using their own urine. It is like drawing a border around the area he rules. Lions are scary, but do you know that more people are killed by hippopotamuses than by lions? Lions are responsible for 20 deaths a year, while hippopotamuses are responsible for around 500 deaths a year. Hippos are so deadly for 3 main reasons. First, they swim quietly in the river and surprise crossing boats by tipping them over. Second, they weigh around 2 tons. So it is very hard to kill them using ordinary weapons and almost impossible to wrestle them. The third reason, which was shocking to me, is that hippos are faster than human in running. We mentioned this in an earlier video. A hippo can run with a speed reaching 48 kilometers per hour, while the human world record is only 45 kilometers per hour. Speaking of dangerous animals, do you know that sharks can sense a drop of blood from 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles away? That's serious. They never stop moving even when they sleep or rest. These deadly machines have teeth that are literally as hard as steel, and they swim at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour. Do you know what is more dangerous than sharks? A falling coconut. You heard it right. In fact, more people are killed each year from a falling coconut than shark attacks. This was really surprising to me when I heard it. You know what also surprised me? In the United States, more people are killed each year from bees than from snakes. According to the Center for Disease Control (CDC), around 5 persons per year die of snakebite in America, while hornets, bees, and wasps kill around 56 persons each year. Hornets, bees and wasps are the number 2 in the list of deadliest animals in America. Guess who's the number 1 deadliest animal? Surprised? They are pretty, sweet-natured, and timid, but the deer are one of the deadliest animals in America. Every year 120 to 200 people are killed by deer. This usually happens because the deer jumps out into the road and is hit by a car. The driver loses control and crashes. Speaking of cars, do you know that when a car is moving at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour or 50 miles per hour, half of its fuel consumption is to overcome wind resistance? That's why most car manufacturers spend fortune on research to design aerodynamic cars that decrease the wind resistance and save on fuel consumption. We all love cars. But here's a famous person who didn't love cars. Albert Einstein. Do you know that Albert Einstein never knew how to drive a car? Cars became commercially available in 1886 when Einstein was 7 years old, and in the 1920s, when Einstein was in his 40s, cars became widely used in the US. Maybe the genius was too busy changing the word to drive a car. Speaking of geniuses, here is a genius trick to save money. In 1987, the American Airlines saved around $40,000 just by removing 1 olive from each salad it served in first class. Can you imagine how a small and insignificant change can save money? And since we're talking about money, do you know that the makers of the board game Monopoly print over $50 billion worth of Monopoly money each year? That's even more money than what the American Treasury prints per year. Another interesting fact related to money is that paper money was first used in China. During the Tang Dynasty, merchants began to leave the heavy coins with a trustworthy agents, who would record how much money the merchant had deposited on the pieces of paper. The paper could then be traded for goods, and the seller could go to the agent and redeem the note for the strings of coins. This is not shocking, but the shocking fact is that football, or what the Americans call soccer, was actually invented in China. Yes, China, not England as many people used to think. And since we're talking about sports, do you know that the game tug of war, which was featured in the famous Korean series The Squid Games, was an actual Olympic sport between the years 1900 and 1920? Nothing better than wrapping up with these interesting facts about the Squid Games. The director of the famous show Dong Hyuk originally wrote Squid Game to be a film, but felt that it was nearly impossible to squeeze all of his ideas in the games into 2 hours. He also reportedly lost 6 of his teeth while writing the script because he was extremely stressed over his deteriorating financial status. Do you want to know more facts? Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. We're uploading more in the coming days. Thank you for watching.